Millions of years ago, Saturn had an additional moon, perhaps about 400 kilometers in size, primarily composed of ice. However, this moon was destined to meet a tragic fate. It orbited too close to Saturn, unable to withstand the immense gravitational forces exerted by the planet. Around Saturn lies an invisible boundary as the Roche limit. This is the point where Saturn's gravity is so strong that it can pull apart objects that come too near. The closer side of an object experiences a greater force than the farther side, ripping it apart if the object doesn't have enough gravity to stay intact. One theory suggests that an ice moon, positioned just beyond Saturn's atmosphere, ventured too close to the Roche limit. As Saturn's gravity tore it apart, the moon began to rupture catastrophically. This process released a massive amount of ice up to 17,000 trillion ton into orbit around Saturn. The material spread out rapidly, forming a spectacular ring as it traveled at incredible speeds. The iconic rings of Saturn we know today were born from this celestial event. As Cassini's instruments focused on Saturn's rings, it revealed new details that had never been seen before. The spacecraft returned images with an extraordinary level of clarity, revealing how the rings had evolved over time. The debris surrounding Saturn now forms a vast disk, wider than Jupiter itself, yet only about 10 meters thick on average. Moon-sized chunks of ice moved within the structure, creating gaps and transforming the once uniform ring into multiple distinct rings. Cassini's observations also uncovered unexpected features of the rings. With the sun directly overhead, the spacecraft revealed three-dimensional vertical structures within the rings. This discovery was completely unanticipated, offering a breathtaking view of the rings that was unlike anything scientists had imagined. The image of flying through the rings, coming across towering walls of rubble, was astonishing. After more than a decade of orbiting Saturn, Cassini's mission dramatically enhanced our understanding of the planet. But even after all that time, the mysteries of Saturn and its rings continue to unfold. Subscribe the channel and follow for more.